Hi, I'm Pallavi Simmons, your makeup expert with Glamrs.com. There are two crucial factors to great makeup. The first one being choosing the right products, the second one being applying them the right way. Now to make this simple for you, I'm going to go over a host of basic brushes that you should have and how to use them the right way. So there are two types of foundation brushes. This one is a flat foundation brush and this is called a stippling brush. To apply your foundation initially, this is a great brush because this acts like a flat surface, for example the pads of your fingers. So you can actually place the product and kind of paint it across your face. So I'm just going to pick a little bit of foundation from Sanchita's hand, like that, using the flat. So don't ever use a flat brush like this. You'll immediately disperse the bristles and that will be the end of your brush. You just apply it like you would apply it with your hands. Working in downward strokes, so you keep your hair down, your facial hair needs to stay down. If you did this, it will lift the facial hair and give you a kind of halo which you don't want. You can actually go really close to your features and pat the product down. This demonstration was purely to show you that a flat brush always picks up and deposits more product. Now to tone that down or to wear foundation very lightly, buff it down with a buffing brush. It's a really soft brush. It gives you a more dewy finish, it polishes up your makeup and it makes all the key features of the makeup in terms of ingredients, come forth. And if you notice on one side of her face, there'll be a little bit of a sheen. Also, this is a combination of synthetic and real hair and it's great for liquid products, cream products and even blushes. So if you love using cream blushes, this is a fabulous brush to invest in. So heading on to concealer, as far as I'm concerned, Sanchita has great skin, but concealer is something that just helps you lift a few spots of your face and brighten a few areas. So these are the two kind of brushes that you might need for a concealer. Now if you want a fantastic finish, then you choose a paddle brush to apply the concealer and a buffing brush to just finish off and make it more even and soft. So basically you just pick up, as we did earlier in the foundation, again use the flat of the brush. So you just press it down, kind of place the product and paint it in. This is fabulous if you want slightly heavier coverage. Use the flat of the brush and then pat it in. So you don't leave products marks initially itself like that. Kind of blend. So I'm going to show you how you can buff it down. Now you can use a concealer directly with this fluffier brush. It's called a fluffy small concealer brush. Normally the thing to do once you finish your foundation and concealer is to powder. And powdering is really not a huge step. Most of us do have blush brushes. If they're clean, you can use them as powder brushes. I don't see why you need a separate brush. But having said that, there are two kinds of brushes that you might need for powdering if you like to keep your brushes separate. So one of them is a small powder brush and one of them is a large face powder brush. So I'll just show you how you can use this. All you need is a little dip like that and take off the excess because powder is not something that it's not the product that you're showcasing on your face. You're setting your makeup. So you just dust off and simply kind of work across your face. I can't focus enough on the fact that this brush needs to be clean. Because just remember that you're picking up oils, from the surface of your face between every application and you don't want to redeposit that same thing back on your face. There's a smaller powder brush, such as this one. This is an Inglot brush, but you get them again across brands. Again, rounded head, soft, again, typically what a powder needs. This is great for precision application, just to take off a bit of reflective kind of feeling under your eyes, on your nose, around your nose, under your chin. So that's the use of a smaller powder brush. So I hope that this was a helpful tutorial and that you're setting out on an important makeup journey by picking up the right tools. Until then, stay tuned and stay glamorous.